Friends, today I want to start this video of mine with some private personal facts about my life. My father was also was a lawyer and he wanted me to be a lawyer. So to fulfill his wishes, I studied law and I also enrolled myself as a lawyer. But from the very beginning, from my childhood, I was not interested much with the worldly things. There was something which always inside me which wanted to know about the spirituality, the spiritual truths. According to my spiritual truths, I thought at the time that there is something, an existence beyond this worldly existence, beyond this body, mind, and ego, and these worldly aspirations, desires, cravings. And I used to feel that if I reach to that dimension, I could be peaceful, happy, and content with what I have. So after a few years of my practice, I took leave for about 3 years and went on my sojourn or my pilgrimage trip to find out the truth for myself as my experience. I went first to Sai Baba Ashram near Bangalore. I was there for about 4 to 5 months. I listened to him, I studied his books. Then many of the people who used to come to Sai Baba Ashram used to go to um, Goa also. So I went along with them to Goa. There I found that I have to make my livelihood. What I have money I have taken, I have thought that I have to live with that money for a long time. So I thought of doing something, learning something which can make me to earn some money even when I was in the pilgrimage. Then somebody taught me told me about the tarot cards, and I also has read that tarot cards was initially was the creation of Buddha. Buddha, it is Buddha's way of teaching his disciples that he used to keep them for about 40 days with him. Afterwards, he wants them to go away, go outside, go to some other countries or other places, and go on telling about what he has preached them. But he had a idea, he had a suspicion that these people may not accurately tell about what he has told them to preach. So to minimize that problem, he used to write it in some cards and he used to give them in cards. And they have to, when they are preaching to somebody or when they are talking with somebody, they have to refer to that cards. So it is said that Buddha is the creator of these cards, and finally these people have started making it as a card for telling about how about life and about prediction about life and other things about the story about life and other things. Then after Buddha's time and afterwards, it entered into Indian cultural aspects, and many people have started reading it these cards, and they used to keep some parrots. The parrot used to go and pick a card for you, and they used to read that cards. So it is called the parrot reading. And after some times it is almost for about 50, like I have seen even about 30 to 40 years back also there used to be people in shanties and some places where people assemble, then they come and sit there, and there the parrot reading was going on. But nowadays it is not, I have not seen much of it. Anyhow, it is said that the gypsies, when they went out of India, they took these tarot cards. To end, they have used it not to preach or not to tell about the spirituality, but they have made it to as a prediction way of their living. And gypsies used to live with the money, the income they get by prediction of other people's fate and other people's future, etc. And they made it very famous in Europe and other countries. And then, when because Osho was always having these so many disciples from Western countries, it was in his ashram, and I was also there in his ashram, nearby his ashram. I made a room, and I spent about a year there. Then somebody told me, I think Osho brother, somebody I have forgotten his name. He has asked me that you know about tarot reading, you use this tarot reading. There is a tarot called Osho tarot cards, and you use this. The method is the same, and you can start doing so that we can give you some money and we can provide you with your room and food and etc. So I started reading tarot to everybody, and I have become almost a tarot reader. Even after my return back, I started this tarot reading along with my lawyer's profession. But after some few years, now I have to leave my native place, and with the idea to practice in Bangalore, I went to Bangalore, but it could not go on as I thought it will be for me, and I started living on tarot reading. And it went on for so many years, and I was a known tarot reader in Bangalore. And I came back to afterwards, my and myself, because my sons have settled in Bangalore, and we thought Bangalore is too busy, too hectic for us, and we are also aged, and we thought we had a good house in Hassan, our native place. So myself and my wife has returned back. So when I returned back to Hassan, I retired from a profession of lawyer, and we can take retirement now. It is possible to retire as a lawyer, and I retired. Then what to do? Then I started telling about this tarot card to people, and some of my friends said that why don't you do it in on the online or in the social media. So with that idea, I started this, and my friend who is promoter for me, he said that you first record something about this tarot. I use these tarot cards so that I can close these tarot cards, and I ask the people who come to me to pick the cards, because it is closed card. They cannot choose the card. They have to go for their intuition, and they have to pick the cards, and I go on reading those cards. Then afterwards I have found out that I could do it on distance also, when even I need not those people, because I show them the cards here, and they asked me to pick this card for them, and I used to pick the card and used to read. Afterwards it happened that I also started reading on the photos of the people, because people used to send photos. I used to pick the card and I used to tell them afterwards, because it saves my time and etc. So that I can, when they have sent that then answer question for their, then I will pick the cards and I can tell them about what the cards are telling for them and what they have to do. So this is about the tarot card, how I am doing. So now I am thinking of doing this online. Online means you can send your photos, you can send your photos on the social media, and I can see it, and you can also send questions and all these things. So this is my first idea, the what to do, and this is my first initiation about how I want to be a tarot reader on the social media for some time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Friends, if you like my videos, please subscribe to them. I have also got a page in my Facebook, which is called HMS Tarot Reading, and there are so many people who used to read that. I am giving the day-to-day tarot reading and tarot advices there. You can also see that page if you like to see that page. It is called HMS Tarot Reading, friends. And I am and if you like to follow me on YouTube, you can follow me on my YouTube channel. And if you want to share it, you can share it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.